Time and place to come through.
Like a million people told me not to trust in you. But there's a million reasons why I fuck with you. And she said to us, baby, can you really give me that? There's a passion for it, can't ignore it, give me that.
Hey beautiful butterflies, so today I'm going to be showing you guys my everyday makeup routine. I don't wear makeup every day anymore, but when I do, this is what I do as my go-to look if it's not somewhere important or a special occasion. So if you guys want to see what my everyday makeup routine is, just keep watching. Okay, so first I'm going to pull my hair back. Okay, so as you guys can see, I already have my eyebrows done. If you guys want to see how I do my eyebrows, then just let me know if you want to see a eyebrow tutorial and I'll be happy to do that for you guys. So I'm going to start off with my eyes. For the eye look, it's going to be really simple. I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with this LA Pro Girl concealer. And this is in the shade Light Ivory. Lighter color so it like cancels out all the hyperpigmentation on my eyelids because I have dark eyelids. So now I'm gonna take my dampened beauty blender. I really like the LA Pro Girl concealer because it blends out really seamlessly and it just kind of melts into the skin. And it's one of the more affordable concealers. Like you can get this for about $2 to $4 at like your local beauty supply store. Okay, so now that the eyelids have concealer on them, I'm going to take this True Match L'Oreal Mineral Pressed Powder and I'm going to take my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush, and it just looks like that, and I'm going to set my lids like this. And I'm using patting motions at first just so that it sets down and it doesn't move the concealer around, and then I like to go and sweep it in an outwards motion. And you really want to make sure you set all the concealer on your eye, because if you don't, then you'll get some patchiness when you apply your eyeshadow. Now for today's eyeshadow look, since I'm using affordable products, I'm using the PIXI It's Judy Time palette. As you can see, this is my go-to palette for everyday looks because it is loved, and I have hit pan on quite a few of these shadows. These shadows are really pigmented and they're really nice. You can get this from Walmart or Target for about $24. I'm going to take that same deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques and I'm going to pick up this shade Good Morning, which is this shade right here. And I'm going to take this just to add some color back into my eyes, and I'm going to take this all on the top part of my eyelid, so all above the crease. And I'm not bringing it all the way up to the brow bone. I'm just gonna stay right here in this region right here. Okay, so now I'm going to take this Real Techniques base shadow brush, and it just looks like this. And I'm gonna take this shade right here called Honey Bear. And this is like just an orangey shade. I love this color. And I'm gonna start to work this into my crease as a transition shade. I'm using swiping motions that are also like back and forth motions at the same time. And I'm not bringing it low and I'm not bringing it too high. I'm mainly focusing it right into that crease. I'm sorry if I'm looking over here. There's like a mirror right here. Okay, so just because I'm lazy and I don't want to get up to go get another brush, I'm going to take this same brush I just wiped it on my pants, of course. I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm going to go into this shade right here, and this is called Tutu. And I'm gonna take this just a little bit below that color that I put down. That honey bear color I put down in my crease. I'm gonna take it a little bit below there. I'm actually gonna take this brush from Eco Tools, and I'm gonna take this side, and it doesn't have a name, but I'm gonna take that same shade Tutu that I was just packing on. I'm gonna take this brush just because it's more densely packed. It's gonna apply the color more opaque. Okay, so now that I have that shade down how I want it to be, I'm going to take this Real Techniques brush, and it's called the Accent brush, and it just looks like this. And I'm going to take this shade right here called All Snap, and I'm going to start packing this on my eyelid. So now I'm going to take the same Eco Tools brush, and I'm just going to go over the color I just packed on my eyelid, making sure everything's nice and smooth and blended. And then just for a light wash color, I'm going to take that same shadow base brush, go into the darkest brown in this shade, in this palette, and it's called Dark Chocolate. And I'm going to just very lightly wipe this over the eye. Wipe this over the other eye. I'm going to take this brush again with no more product added to it, and I'm just gonna blend that color. Okay, so that's it for eyeshadow. Now moving on to the face. I have kind of normal to oily skin, as you can see. I have a bit of shine on my face. So for priming, I like to use this ALMAY Primer. It just looks like this. And I like to use this primer because it helps as far as the oils in my face. Another affordable primer that's good if you have more of normal to dry skin, you can try the e.l.f. primers. They have a few different ones. They have a blemish control one. They also have a, what is it called? A blurring primer. They also have a blurring primer. So this primer claims to color correct as well as control oil. Okay, so the primer is dry. I've let it sit for about 3 minutes. Now I'm going to apply foundation, and for foundation for everyday, I like to use the Loréal Pro Glow. Even though I have oily skin, I do like dewy foundations. I'm in love with them. I'm not really a huge fan of matte foundations. L'Oreal is usually really good with shades, but if they don't have your shade in this collection, then you can try the Maybelline Fit Me. They have a lot of shades, so yeah. So I'm just gonna take this on the back of my hand. So now I'm gonna take my Dampen Beauty Blender. Well, correction, this is a Miracle Sponge by Real Techniques, and I like this sponge because it literally feels just as soft comparing it to the Beauty Blender, and it's a lot more affordable. The Beauty Blender is $20 and the Real Techniques Beauty Sponge is only $6. So yeah. Okay, so foundation is blended out. Now I'm going to take this concealer by Ruby Kiss in the shade Beige, and I'm just going to put a little bit of concealer on. I don't like to go in heavy with concealer on for my everyday makeup looks. It's not a special occasion. I'm not really too big on having heavy loads of makeup on every day. If you do you, boo, and look good doing it. But for me, I like a more natural look for an everyday look. And just keep in mind, guys, I am in no way, shape, or form a professional. Nor am I like a beauty guru. I just like to do makeup. I'm still learning a lot about makeup. Now that that is on there, I'm going to set my under eyes. For that, I'm going to take this Revlon Color Stay loose powder. I like this powder because it has kind of ashy tone to it, so it fits my skin very well without making it look too like ghost-like. The only thing I don't really like about this this setting powder is that it does have like some shimmer to it, and I'm not really a fan of having sparkly under eyes. But to help with that, I have a trick that I like to do. And this also helps for photos so you don't get flashback and look like a ghost. Scare people. So I'm going to take that same L'Oreal pressed powder in the shade Sand Beige, and I'm going to take this Eco Tools brush, and it doesn't say what kind of brush it is. I'm going to take that and I'm going to press it in there and wipe away. I'm not really into like baking for like 5 minutes or however. I'm not really into that, especially for a everyday makeup look. It just, to me, tends to look more unnatural, but it looks really good for. And then with anything else, I just like to pat the spots that I know that get kind of oily. I don't really like to contour for my everyday look, but I do like to bronze. So I like to use this bronzer from NICKA. It is in the shade Almond. And I like to take it on this jumbo fan brush sort of looking thing, and it's from this brand. Shout out to Kalia for giving me this brush. I absolutely love it for putting on my bronzer. And Kalia actually also has a channel. I'm gonna link her channel below, so check it out. So I like to sweep this into here. I like to start off with a really light hand on applying this, and I like to apply it in sort of an upward motion when I go into my temples. And I like this bronzer because it's not too orangey. I don't end up looking like a Oompa Loompa. What shows have you guys been watching on Netflix? Because I need to get put onto some new shows, so help a girl out and comment below some good shows on Netflix or even movies. Now we're gonna go back up to the eyes real quick, and we're gonna take some mascara onto these eyelashes, which is gonna tie the whole eye look together. And this is the most, like, I guess you can say, pricey product that is gonna be used in this video. This is like $25, I want to say. I just really like this because I'm not really too big of a fan of lashes unless it's really a really special occasion, but this just makes my eyelashes just pop. So this is a really good investment. This is the Too Faced Born This Way waterproof mascara. And guys, when they say this is waterproof, they mean it. I went swimming with this mascara on, go anywhere, it stays put all day. So last but not least, everyone's favorite part, but this is going to be highlight. And for today's highlight, we're going to be using the Wet n Wild highlighting powder in the shade Precious Petals. And I just went and cleaned Real Techniques face shadow brush, and this is what I'm going to use to highlight my face. Like, just look at that. And this is like $5, you guys. Now do the cheeks. Look at that, you guys. Boom, that highlight's crazy. $5, you guys. Almost forgot about lips. So for the lips, I just like to take a very sheer wash of color from this NYX Soft Matte, and this is in the shade Berlin. Take this. And this is the finished look, you guys. Your eyes look closed. close. All the products I used and how much they all cost will be in the description box below. I was so hungry, I almost forgot to say, don't forget to spread peace, love, and flutter dust. I'll see you on my next video, beautiful butterflies.
I love coordination, no filtration.